This face looks like me. That looks like me.
Why?
Happy face.
They're smiling.
And Michelle, my mask is kind of like a ninja one, kind of. Mine's like a.
Oh, I see that.
Mine's like a ninja.
Right.
My mask has flowers on it, but I don't wear it when I'm inside, or I don't wear it unless I'm away from home.
You guys are super fun with your masks.
I have
Mine
3
is like
masks.
a
This place is
construction
good
mask.
practice, so.
I have 3 masks.
But I do. Now, the earrings on the other one are difficult to deal with, but I use it if I sneeze on my other one.
I have 3 of them.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
Julie's wearing hers.
Julie's got
Julie?
Hamilton County
get
school
mine.
mask.
Hamilton County School
You
on
guys
it.
see what's on my mask?
Little
Bicycles.
bikes on it. That's cute. And it has a little puppy dog on it.
Puppy?
Oh, that's cute.
My mom made me some
I gotta
masks.
get my echo show soon.
Puppies
She
on
doesn't
them.
get triggered
This
by
got
the
Hampton
meeting.
County
That's
on it.
cute.
Hampton County School. They
Nice.
gave it to us.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Can anyone
My
hear me?
great grandma
Yes,
lives
Josh.
in
Josh.
France.
Hi.
And they
Hi,
got 2
Josh.
more.
So, Josh, this
Hey,
shirt
Lord.
was made by my dad. He tie-dyed it for me, so he made this one for me. So,
Oh, that's fun, Kendall. Super
yeah, he
fun.
made pink and purple and white tie-dye
I mean,
shirt. So I'm wearing it.
who would have thought 6 months ago that we'd be on Zoom talking about how cool our masks are?
I know.
What a world. What a world we live in right now.
Right.
But, you know, I want to tell you all before we start just how much I look forward to Tuesdays at 3 o'clock to see
Come on,
all
man.
of you guys and to explore more around the
Oh,
world.
looks like she's getting her mask on.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn.
So even though we are playing it safe and staying away from a bunch of people and wearing our masks, it's been pretty cool to explore all over the world with you guys every week for the last 6 months. And I, for one, am so
yes.
glad. I'm so glad you guys are a part of this program because it has been
There's
super
mine.
fun. So today, who can tell me where we're exploring today?
Europe.
Emily said
Europe.
Europe. Julie, where are we exploring in Europe?
Mont Blanc.
Oh, me.
Don't worry, said it. Said it. Don't worry.
Julie, you were going to say that too, weren't you?
What's that?
The Tour de Mont Blanc.
Europe.
It's a weird mountain name. It's just so weird.
My great
I
grandma
can't say it.
lives in Paris.
I can't even say it.
Philip, did you say your great-grandmother lives in Paris?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Who knows what country Paris is in?
France.
Very good.
Paris,
Oui, oui.
Texas.
My mom
Texas.
used to live in France.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
We
right.
should have
Rachel,
had your
your mom.
great-grandmother and your mom on.
Yeah. Yeah. We should have zoomed them in.
For a couple of months though.
Okay. Well, that's nice. That's longer than the normal 2-week vacation. Kind of
She
thing.
was around the world for 5 years.
Wow. Very cool. Julie, were you going to add something? I asked you right as
no.
you took a drink. Julie just in there
That's my
smiling
happy face.
with her
It's like a
happy faces.
cupcake.
Well, that is right, everyone. We are going across the Atlantic Ocean today into Europe. We'll be exploring in 3 countries with the Tour de Mont Blanc, which is the highest mountain in the Alps. So it's a pretty spectacular place. And you know me, I love to see where it is on the map. So I'm going to share my screen. Meanwhile, who can tell me which other 2 countries we're going to explore with the Tour de Mont Blanc? Please raise your hand if you know the answer.
Oh.
We've already got France, but there's 2 more.
Italy
Oh,
and
Julie, what'd you say?
I forgot.
You forgot? I think Kendall's got it. She said one of them.
I was going to say France too.
Yeah, France for sure. And I heard Kendall say Italy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And there's one more country.
Yeah.
France. France.
So I'm trying to remember.
France.
Seth is saying France.
France.
Starts with an S, guys.
Thanks, Evelyn.
Oh,
Switzerland?
Yes.
Nice.
Has a
Good
plus
job,
on it.
Bella.
Good
Switzerland.
job. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we're going to see where this is on the map. France, Switzerland, and Italy. So here we are close. Do you see this white-capped mountain right here?
Yeah.
Mont Blanc. Anyone want to guess what Mont Blanc means?
hello.
Hello, Julie. You want to guess it means hello? We,
I don't know.
you're ahead of me. We're going to learn more about how to say hello when we're over there. So you can see right here, this dark line, this is the border between the countries. I'm going to zoom out so you can see more. So here's Switzerland, right here in this region. Here is Italy, right up here, and France, right
No,
here.
it's down there.
All
down
right,
here,
so I'm going
Michelle.
to zoom it again.
Michelle, it's down here. It's right there. Come down
Oh.
that way.
Oops. There we go.
Oh, Michelle's laptop just crashed.
So I want to show you what this looks like in satellite version. So you can see the mountains a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. You see the snow right there? The white-capped mountains? So Tour de Mont Blanc is part of the Alps. And the Alps are here in Switzerland. They come down into Italy and France. So you can see right there, the white line is the border between Italy and France. Very cool. And then I want to see where we are on the map. Bye, Europe. We're going to travel across the Atlantic Ocean. Here we are, right over here.
So far away.
We're pretty far. Here we are, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yay.
So right
My
where my
favorite
arrow is on
place.
the map. We're pretty far, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, we
Yeah.
are.
That would be a long flight.
Yeah, it would. I'll probably go to sleep.
Yeah, I would too.
There's probably 50-50 chance of me going to sleep.
So just to get us started, here are some pictures that people have uploaded from the Tour de Mont Blanc. You can
Yes,
see
Wow.
these crags in the background and this beautiful green grass and these wildflowers. Here are some hikers
yeah.
with the mountains in the background.
Do they have rainbows?
I think wherever there's rain, Philip, there's a rainbow. Here are some campers. So you have different options on the Tour de Mont Blanc because there are so many villages in the mountains. So you can stay in a hotel. You could camp,
That's
like
what I
these people
do.
are doing. You could do in either of those options and make it really hard and rugged, or take it easy and go for day hikes in the mountains. Check this out, you guys. This sport
Whoa.
that they do. Look at that.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, they're doing some gliding. One of the
I
videos,
would
we had
love
a
to do that.
question. So I'll just show you a few more pictures here because we have some more stuff to get to. Here is the beginning of the trail, Tour de Mont Blanc. Start.
Tour de
So
Mont
that's something
Blanc.
we see often in the videos when people are starting the hike and the trail.
Oh,
Wow.
gosh.
Very cool, huh? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing.
That's so cool.
It is so cool. So one of the videos, yes, Julie.
Talking about Italy, didn't they? Does the person like have a boat and they have a guide doing like this all the time?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, hey Jimmy. Hi Bill.
Can you stop?
Hey, Jimmy.
So, Julie, I know what you're talking about. It's like in a lot of movies, you'll see the really fancy boat in the middle of the city
Yeah.
going down. Yep, and you've got someone
Hey, you
rubbing
missed?
behind them.
And
Yeah.
guess what, Jimmy?
I saw that one on Touched by an Angel.
Oh,
And
nice.
guess what, Jimmy?
Nice.
My great-grandma lives in France.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. And Jimmy, since you're just joining in, we'll catch you up real quick. We are exploring in France, in Italy, and in Switzerland with the Tour de Mont Blanc today.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
I
guess
tried to become as French as possible, you guys. That's about as good as I can do right now.
Oh, my cousin's
I
daughter.
was watching
They
the.
real high.
I was watching the bicycle on TV.
Oh, hold on, everybody. I think we've got too many speaking at once. Rachel,
Yeah.
go ahead.
My cousin's daughter is now living in Switzerland.
Nice. Do you know where she is in Switzerland? And that's okay if you
She
don't.
didn't say it, but she
Okay.
left Germany and now she's living in Switzerland.
Wow. I
Very
bet she has some stories to share. And Jimmy, were you going to add something too?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
I was watching the bicycle race on TV.
Oh, the Tour de France.
Which one?
It was one of these. It was one of these Japan guys who won the bicycle race.
The Tour de France.
Yes.
You were totally getting ready for this meeting, Jimmy.
And my great-grandma lives in France.
So I have a question for you guys. If we are starting the trail on the Tour de Mont Blanc, and we have people there who are from France, how are we going to say hello? Does anyone know how to say hello in French?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Philip, can you say that again?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Very nice. Very nice. I have a little video to help us all do that together. So I'm going to share my screen again.
Come here.
Okay.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Learn French with Alexa.
What?
Welcome to Learn French with Alexa. Today, aujourd'hui, I would like to teach you how to say hello in French. And hello in French is bonjour. Now, can you say that?
Bonjour.
Très bien. Oh, hello you. Bonjour. Toi? Can you say
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh, très bien. You can say bonjour. Well,
When she says très bien, it means very good. Très bien. Bonjour. So we'll stop right there. That's
Whoa,
enough.
Michelle.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
just did it. You
I'm gonna
totally
look
just did it.
for that channel.
That's incredible.
So I took 4 years of French from high school into college, but you wouldn't know it now. I can't remember much other than bonjour. Très bien. So
That's really good.
let me hear it from all of you.
Bonjour.
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 Oh, très bien, très bien. So now, because the Tour de Mont Blanc covers France to Italy, we cross into Italy. How do we say hello in Italy?
Bonjour.
Ciao. I heard 2 of the ways that we can say hello. One was ciao, and the other was
Ciao.
buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
So
That
I
sounds
have,
like pizza, Michelle.
is that like DiGiorno?
There we go.
I have a short little video that's kind of fun, and it takes place over in one of those countries. I'm not sure which one. And it was put out by Nescafe. So that's like basically a hot chocolate beverage. Okay, just a fun little video on this. Okay, so another way that you can say hello in Italy is with your hands.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually called sign language.
This is how they're speaking in Italian. You see that? Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Hey, Michelle, I think it's muted.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Michelle.
So there's actually no sound of the word. This is just a little video to show you how expressive a lot of Italian people can be with their hands. Does
Got
anyone
it.
else here talk with their hands?
I do.
I did
Rachel
sometimes.
does.
I'm
Julie
wanting to
does.
learn how to. I
Occasionally.
found an app for that.
Nice. So a lot of people in Italy might be speaking with their hands a lot. While they say, buongiorno, ciao. Okay, here's the cute little video that I was talking about. This is the hello bench, the bonjour bench, or the ciao bench. It says, new relationships are harder than you might think. So that was just a fun little video that I found where to encourage people to speak more. They made, did you see that, how the bench was coming in?
Josh disappeared.
What?
Beth and Alyssa say it makes me want to have some pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Some DiGiorno. Buongiorno, DiGiorno, Beth and Alyssa. So now
looks
that
like
we know
Josh
how
just
to
left.
say hello. Hello, Josh. Good to see you again.
That's one it somewhere.
Josh left.
Oh.
Michelle.
Well,
Oh,
That's left.
Josh is out of here. His connection may have been bad. I think he'll jump back on. Okay. Who can tell me what the name Mont Blanc means? If we break it down, what do you think Mont might mean?
Mountain.
Nice, Rachel. Mont is mountain. So what about Blanc? I'll give you a hint. It's a color.
Oh, black.
White.
Good job, Emily. It's white. That's right. Mont Blanc means white mountain or mountain white. And like we saw when we zoomed in on Google Earth, the whole mountain is snow-capped. It has a high elevation, and there's a lot of snow that stays on those mountains. That's part of the history of that. And it is at the peak, at the highest point, it's 15,777 feet. Hello, Phil.
Almost as tall as, it's almost as tall as that park that we went to like last year.
The park? You went to a park that had a high elevation?
In Montana.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been, with some of these mountains all over the world, we've ranged from as low as just a couple thousand feet, maybe closer to us here, above sea level, to up to 28,000 feet above sea level with K2. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these mountains that we've traveled around to have been a whole range of heights. It's pretty interesting.
And some of these mountains, everyone, can get as steep as up to like 2,000 feet per second.
Did you say climbing that much per second, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
There's Josh.
Josh is back.
He's back.
That would be pretty fast. Let me ask you this. When do you think it's the best time to be on the trail of the Tour de Mont Blanc? When during the year?
Maybe like next year.
Next year, you think? What about like a certain month? Do you think it'd be nice to go in the winter? Evelyn says, no way. I mean, if this mountain is snowy all the time, it probably gets pretty cold in winter. Julie, what do you think?
I would
think
say take a hot trail in the summer.
October. So from what Elaine and I researched, the best time to go is right now. That's part of why we wanted to go on this tour now is they say between September and July. So late summer is a good time to go. And that's partly because you get to see all of these wildflowers when the temperature's just right. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's a good time to go. So even if it is virtually.
Hey Josh, looks like your cat is very happy on you.
Who had a chance to watch the videos I sent out last week? About half of us. There was one video that showed all of these sports. That was the one.
I didn't get it.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. We can tell everybody else for those who watched it. That was the second one, Film Mont Blanc Natural Resort 2017. And the question was, how many sports or recreational activities do you see in this video? Does anyone remember what you saw in that video that people were doing for fun?
I didn't get it.
Like surfing.
Surfing?
I saw running though.
I missed that one.
I saw running.
Oh, cycling?
Running, cycling, yep. What about in the snow? What were they doing?
Skiing.
Snowboarding.
Nice, skiing and snowboarding. What about when you ride on an animal that goes?
Horseback.
Nice, Jimmy. There was horseback riding on the trail. There was also.
Where did Josh go? He totally.
What's this?
Where did Philip and Josh go?
I'm out on the green.
Oh, golfing.
Rachel, there was golfing, and there was even going into ice caves.
Oh.
Yeah, there's this really amazing ice cave in Italy. And I'm going to jump ahead to a video to show us because I don't think we saw it very well in some of the videos I sent out. So there's a lot of recreation over on these trails. Now, the Tour de Mont Blanc officially is between 106 and 110 miles long. That's a pretty long trek. Not something you can do in just one day. So a lot of tours that you'll go on can be up to 12 days where you're hiking and backpacking or having porters like we've talked about with some of these other mountains, people carrying your gear for you and setting up camp ahead of you. So this hike, you don't have to do the whole thing if you're over there, but you can do sections and it's all pretty beautiful. But if you want to do the whole thing in between the three countries, it's about 110 miles.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Who wants to do this hike someday? Who wants to go explore the Tour de Mont Blanc? Ellen, Rachel, Beth, Alyssa, Julie, Elaine, Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, it would be so much fun. So much fun. So why don't we do this all together? I'm going to show us a short video so we can see it more in person. This is a video I didn't send to you last week. It'll be about 3 minutes long.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
That big squirt of mustard looks like a giant squid.
So this says, we already mentioned it's 15,777 feet above sea level.
Oh, it's just a
The tallest mountain in the Alps. They say it travels through stunning mountain scenery. This is what they see.
All right, there's no denying it. Here we are, the official start of the Tour de Mont Blanc. Sit down.
So that video gives us a pretty good overview of the trail itself and all of the different things you'll see out there. We saw some pack mules and horses. We saw the gliding up in the sky. We saw streams and rivers. Yeah.
I saw skiing.
Oh, yeah.
Skiing, climbing ladders, holding on to chains on the side of the mountain. That'd be a little scary, a little much, but pretty amazing, right? Yeah. Julie, what do you want to add?
And I was going to talk about rivers in mountains. I do like certificates of mountains and rivers.
Mountains and rivers?
Yeah, I do lots of kits, like you put yarn in.
Oh, some kind of kit that you put yarn in? Is that what you said?
Yeah, a latch hook.
And it lights up?
Latch hook.
No.
You know, where you have
Yeah,
a,
thank you.
Oh, so with your latch hook, you have scenes of mountains and rivers?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's
I
Philip.
got one in my room.
He's back.
Very cool. We would
Hi,
love to
Emily.
see that sometime.
I can take my iPad
Oh,
and let you
that's
see it
your
right
problem.
quick.
Yeah,
You want me
that'd be
to?
great. That'd be great, Julie. We'll keep talking while you travel over that way. So a few other things, some interesting history about Mont Blanc is that it's been climbed and summited for a long time. Can anyone tell me, you remember that word summit? We've talked about it in the past, what it means to summit a mountain? Kendall, what do you think?
I have no idea.
I'll give you a clue. So
Dang
you're summiting, here's the top.
Hungry.
I'll go ahead and tell you. When you summit a mountain, it means you reach the top. You're at the top of the mountain, you summited it. You've conquered the mountain. So every year on Mont Blanc, 20,000 people summit or reach the top. So this is something that, yeah, if you remember, here we go. Julie's going to show us all of her work, all of her hard work. Julie, can you point the screen down just a little bit more? I think we're seeing mostly your fingers there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Like a teaser. Oh, nice, Julie. Here, I'll spotlight your
grandma
video
lives
so
in-
everyone can see it.
France.
It took me a long time to do it.
Nice, Julie.
If you hold
That
your
is
thing still, there you go. If you hold it
That's
still, then you can get it.
beautiful. I see the trees and the mountain there. Nice.
Well, it's kind of hard because she kept moving it, so it's a little bit hard.
Nice.
My
Very
grandpa,
nice, Julie.
Yeah.
my grandpa, my grandpa, my
You like
grandpa,
it?
father, my sister,
Hmm?
my mother, my grandpa, my great grandpa lives in France.
Nice, Phil. Got a couple family members over there in France. And Julie, yes, we liked it. Thank you for sharing.
And guess what?
It will
And guess
come.
what?
Yes, Phil.
And guess what?
what is it, Philip?
My great grandma was French Jewish.
Wow.
Wow. You
Very
know,
cool, Philip.
very, very cool.
Yeah.
I have more than that down the end.
Very
Maybe
cool,
at
Julie.
another, yeah, very cool, Julie. At another meeting, maybe you can show us some more. So a few more things about Mont Blanc and this amazing place. Mont Blanc
know.
was considered the birthplace of modern mountaineering. So what does that mean? It means basically climbing mountains like we saw in that video when they're climbing up the ladders, they're going around with the chains and they're hiking up with their trekking poles. Modern mountaineering. The birthplace is considered to be this mountain, Mont Blanc. Where it all started. And as long ago as 1808, that's over 200 years ago, the first woman made it to the summit, and her name was Marie Paradis. The first woman to reach the summit of Mont Blanc.
Wow.
But the first ascent that we know of, the very first ascent or the first people to ever reach the top that we know of was in 1786.
Wow.
My
That's
great
before I was
grandpa.
born.
That was over 240 years ago. Definitely before we were born. And that was by
Yeah.
Jacques and Michel. Those sound very French to me.
Hey,
Right.
Michelle.
Yes,
I
Kendall?
was born in 74.
When I was with my teacher, Miss Megan, for English and stuff, I learned about Helen Keller. She was a little girl who grew up to be like blind and she couldn't hear or see, so
Oh, yeah.
but her parents did find a amazing teacher that her name was Annie Sylvan, who helped her get her hearing and her sing better. So, pretty incredible.
Is that Helen Keller?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
talking
thanks,
about
Kendall.
that.
She lived in Alabama.
Grandma
Yeah, thanks for sharing that,
French
Kendall.
Jewish.
And guess what? You know what caused her to lose her sight and hearing? The
What?
high fever that caused it. So,
Oh,
It was.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
No
was.
joke.
I'm
Julie,
sick.
what did you want to add?
What Kenya was saying? My aunt took me to Alabama. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but we went to see that play, that Helen Keller, and we used to live there. She had an old dragon.
Okay.
And I have a book, and they autographed their names for me.
Very cool.
Oh.
This is why you guys are perfect for the hiking group, because you guys like to travel and do really cool things.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
true.
glad we
Guess
get to
what?
explore together and hear about some of the other things you guys do.
Yeah.
Guess what?
That's really
My aunt-
awesome.
My grandpa was the son of my great grandma.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. So right now, you guys, I'm jumping over to another video because I told you about the ice caves, and I want to show you that here in this video. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again, and we'll be jumping into Italy for these ice caves.
Ooh, that's cool. I like the big toads. I love the big toads.
This is the largest glacier in France.
Around there. And check that one too.
200 meters deep.
And we wrote another one.
I think I might have been wrong. But
Man, that's not the big that thing.
this is all ice. They were getting pretty cold in there. Go back over here. Let me see. Okay, I want to take you back to this gondola ride that they did.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So they're crossing the Mont Blanc Massif in this gondola. That's what this is called. It's very steep. A gondola.
That's what I was talking about.
Look at that view.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it like a snow angel. That's what my family called me.
Sweet.
That thing.
Ride the train.
And now we're in Italy.
So
Much for muchness.
they rode the gondola from France to Italy.
Oh.
Good views.
And I think they just look at the ice caves there. Back this up a little bit. This is one of the cities.
Just queuing up for the Agua de Midi cable car. Pretty busy so far. It's only about 8 a.m. A bit worrying about the wardrobe choices. Although it's like 30 degrees in the town, it's about 5 degrees on the top there. Wrap up warm.
So this is a little different than the gondola. It's a cable car, and it passes from, I'm going to say this not very well, but Comeray to Chamonix through the Col de Gant. It's a very steep climb on this cable car. Yeah.
Made it. Hairy cable car journey. Exhausted her whole wardrobe now. We've got fleece, cardi, 2 t-shirts, scarf, gloves, and stout footwear. Some of you might remember this view from the Inca Trail video featuring Kirsty's bum.
So the cable car took them up to this point in France, or I can't remember who said they went to Julia. And then they take the gondola further to the ice caves. This is a more intense sport, some climbers. So I'm going to stop the video right there, just to give you an idea up in the mountains, and the transportation that they have. Yeah, so they have the cable car, they have the gondolas. It gets very cold. And skiing, Julie. Yes, Julie wants to jump.
No, not skiing. There's a lady that does it in the water.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice. Kendall thought it was pretty cool to see through the cable car. Thanks for that, Kendall. I thought so too. I
thought it looked a little scary.
Yeah.
I think it would be really fun, but I might be just a little scared. That high up.
I would rather do the cable car than hike on the mountain.
Yeah. And we're
see it from above, Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I both do the same thing.
So you can see from some of the videos we watched that you have all these different options on the Tour de Mont Blanc. The cable cars, the gondola rides in the mountains, the ice caves, hiking through meadows and along streams and rivers. It's very diverse. You have a lot of options up there. And I think I've seen in one of the other videos, it's like over 800 huts or places that you can stay within the mountain area along that trail. So you don't have to just be backpacking and being real rugged. You can stop in some of the huts or hostels along the way. They have hotels. Philip, you maybe wanted to ask about that. They have places to stay. They do. Kendall, did you want to add something? Oh, Kendall, you're muted.
So my favorite hike thing is roller coasters. The last time I was on a roller coaster, called like the VeggieTales roller coaster. I did not like that.
The hike
I was like literally crying after that. I was like, I will have time. I do not like that ever since. I don't like roller coasters. No.
I know. I mean, fear of heights is a real thing. A lot of people have a fear of heights. It kind of throws off your equilibrium.
But I'm fine on like rock walls and stuff, but roller coasters is a no.
Yeah.
Well,
Elaine,
do you have anything else to add about the Mont Blanc and the tour?
No, I would just think the video that you showed that gave us a little taste of all the little towns or villages and places that you said you could stay. I think those look so cool. They look very different from hotels here. So yeah. I think that would be really fun.
They do.
They have.
And Elaine, you had found a video about a tunnel. Do you remember anything about that tunnel that you want to share with them?
Just that it went straight through. The same kind of thing like that cable car, right? I think it goes from France to Italy or vice versa, or the same thing. You could drive straight from one country through the mountain on a road and be in the other country as you come out on the other side.
And And I can show us just a short clip of that video so people could see what we're talking about, Elaine. I know we're coming up close to the end of our time.
Because 350, because 350 right now.
No. So if you need to jump off, we totally understand. Otherwise, I'm going to show you this short clip of them going through the tunnel from one country to the other.
Thank you.
And after this, we'll wrap up the meeting. Okay, going through the Mont Blanc tunnel to Cheminot.
It's been great. The whole trip has been great. The Matterhorn to the Mont Blanc adventure, awesome. The scenery can't be beat. The little villages are just really fun to explore, and the group's really loving it. So, yeah, we're going to go through the Mont Blanc tunnel, which goes 7.5 miles through the mountain of the Mont Blanc Massif and pops out in Chamonix, France. So we're going to go do that, and we'll spend the day in France and continue our Matterhorn to the Mont Blanc adventure.
So here they are entering the tunnel, and he said this is 7.5 miles long to reach another country, Chamonix in France. So 7.5 miles like this. If you're claustrophobic, that might make you a little anxious.
Yeah.
Look at that view you get to see when you come out.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now they're in another country.
Yeah. So very cool. I'm glad you found that video, Elaine.
Well, if you guys think about it, like think about the tunnels around Chattanooga. I bet they're what, a half a mile, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, but think about being in a tunnel for like maybe like 10 minutes. It'd be kind of crazy, huh? And then all of a sudden you're in another country.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be pretty crazy.
Kia, Joy.
So everybody, we're so glad you could join us today, exploring the Tour de Mont Blanc and more with those 3 countries. And next week, we'll be jumping back over here to the United States, exploring a little closer to home. And you will find out just exactly where we'll be exploring come Friday morning when I send out the email with a few videos to prep for next week. And Julie, did you have something else to add?
Oh yeah. I didn't know if you know this, but there are houses in Italy in the water.
In the water?
Yeah, with the gondola, you know, in the boat thing.
Yeah.
They have houses like in the water.
It goes up in
places.
Up and down the canals, right? In Italy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's sinking.
They have seafood.
Venice is sinking, so
wow.
There are some I have my fingers painted, so look at that.
There are some amazing things to explore over there. We just got the tip of it today with surrounding Mont Blanc and those 3 countries. Just a little bit, just a little taste. So we encourage you to explore more on your own in the meantime, maybe with a parent or with a friend. If you have something that caught your eye today that you're interested in learning more about.
I like that thing that they did going down and up.
Yeah, the gondola.
And Michelle?
I would love to do that.
Yeah, Julie. You're a thrill seeker. Kendall, yes.
So if you didn't notice, but my nails are painted.
Kendall, you are so artistic. I wish I had just a little bit of your artistic spirit. All right, everybody. It's been so good to see you all. You know, the beautiful thing about Italy and saying ciao is it works for hello and goodbye. So, ciao.
Ciao.
Oh, thank you, Elaine.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Thank